After 65, stop eating these 7 foods before bed for better sleep and heart health. Back when I was younger, I used to think the foods I ate before bed didn't matter much. A little snack here, a slice of cheese, they're harmless, right? But now, in my late 60s, I've learned that what we eat in the evening can quietly hurt our heart, our sleep, and our energy the next day. And most folks don't even realize it until their body starts warning them loudly. I'll never forget the night my friend Ellen, a 75-year-old retired cardiologist, called me from the hospital. She'd been having what she thought was heartburn from some spicy chips. Turns out, it was something much worse, triggered by foods that strain the heart when we're at rest. She recovered, thank God, but that moment changed how both of us think about bedtime habits. That's why I made this video. I want to show you 7 common foods that might seem harmless, but could be putting stress on your heart, especially after 60. Some of them are snacks you might be enjoying right now while watching this. But don't worry, this isn't about guilt. It's about learning how to care for your body in the quiet hours when it needs rest the most. Stick with me through the end, and I'll walk you through each one, why it's a problem, who it's affected, and what you can do instead. And you'll hear some real stories from people just like us, neighbors, friends, classmates, folks who made simple changes and saw big results. The goal here is not fear, it's freedom. Freedom to sleep peacefully and wake up stronger. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's take a look at the foods that might be quietly weakening your heart at night. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical checklist and a few better snack ideas that your heart and your sleep will thank you for. Ready? Let's begin with the first food that may be doing more harm than you think. 1. Spicy foods, the silent sleep saboteur. My friend Ellen, a 75-year-old retired heart doctor, used to love a little spice before bed, jalapeno chips or chili soup. One night, she woke up with chest pain and shortness of breath, thought it was a heart attack. Turned out to be severe reflux triggered by spicy food that was pushing her heart into overdrive. Scary stuff for anyone, let alone someone our age. Spicy foods like hot sauce, chili, or even peppery soup increase stomach acid. When you lie down, that acid creeps up the esophagus. For seniors, this can trigger arrhythmias, chest pressure, and poor quality sleep. It's not just heartburn, it's heart stress. And if you've got high blood pressure or a sensitive stomach, it's even riskier. If you love bold flavor, don't worry, you don't have to eat bland. Swap chili flakes for mild herbs like basil, oregano, or parsley. They add taste without irritating your system. And try to avoid eating anything spicy at least 3 hours before you lie down. Your heart and your sleep will both thank you. 2. Processed meats, nitrates that work against you. James, my old friend from the post office, used to snack on salami and crackers at night. One evening, he ended up in the with a pounding heart and sky-high blood pressure. Doctors traced it back to nitrate overload, those sneaky preservatives and processed meats that mess with your heart and blood vessels during rest. Salami, bacon, ham, even some deli turkey contain nitrates that break down into harmful compounds called nitrosamines. These increase inflammation and oxidative stress, especially dangerous for older hearts. Eating these before bed floods your system with toxins when your body should be winding down and repairing itself. Instead, try switching to a small piece of grilled chicken, turkey breast, or a boiled egg. These are clean proteins that nourish your body without stressing it. They keep blood sugar stable and give your heart a break. If you love the crunch of crackers, pair them with hummus or avocado instead of processed meats. My classmate Linda, now 68, used to nibble on salted pretzels and cheese crisps while watching the late-night news. Then her doctor had her wear a home blood pressure monitor, and they were shocked. Her pressure jumped nearly 20 points between 1 and 4 a.m., all from a little evening salt. Sodium causes your body to retain fluid, which raises blood volume and puts strain on your heart while you sleep. Seniors already have slower kidney function, so that excess salt lingers longer. Overnight, your heart works harder instead of resting, increasing your risk of nighttime heart attacks and strokes. Swap those chips or salted crackers for unsalted popcorn, a handful of raw almonds, or fresh cucumber slices. If you miss the crunch, try rice cakes or low-sodium veggie chips. It's not about giving things up, it's about giving your body what it needs to heal while you sleep. 4. Fried foods, a heavy hit to the heart. My friend Paul, 71, used to treat himself to fried chicken wings on Friday nights. He thought nothing of it until one night he woke up drenched in sweat, chest pounding. It wasn't a full heart attack, but his inflammation markers were sky high. His doctor said the late-night grease was overworking his heart while it should have been resting. Fried foods like wings, fries, or onion rings flood your body with saturated fat. This kicks off inflammation, clogs arteries, and raises bad cholesterol, all while your body is trying to slow down for the night. Seniors digest fats more slowly, so these heavy meals linger and trigger more stress as you sleep. Instead, try baked sweet potato fries or roasted veggies with olive oil. If you want that crispy texture, use an air fryer much lower in oil but still satisfying. Eat your heavier meals earlier in the day, and stick to light, heart-friendly snacks in the evening hours. 5. Sugary desserts and cereals, the blood sugar roller coaster. Marcia, a sweet 70-year-old friend from church, used to eat cereal or a cookie before bed to help her sleep. But she kept waking at 3 a.m. with her heart racing. Her doctor traced it to sugar spikes, followed by crash stressful on her heart and dangerous with her type 2 diabetes. Sugar raises blood glucose quickly, but the crash that follows can trigger cortisol and adrenaline. This disrupts sleep and can cause nighttime palpitations, especially in seniors. Our insulin response slows with age, making these swings even more intense and more risky for heart health. Try swapping sugary snacks with a small apple and peanut butter, or a few berries and Greek yogurt. These keep blood sugar steady and help you sleep better. If you really need something sweet, go for 1 square of dark chocolate, just make sure it's before 7 p.m. 6. Processed cheese and heavy dairy. Heavy dairy, especially processed cheese, contains hidden salt and fat that strain the cardiovascular system. It also interferes with digestion and can cause bloating or sleep disruptions. And if you have any kidney or blood pressure concerns, it makes things worse while you're trying to rest. Karen, 74, a retired pharmacist, always ended her night with cheese and crackers. One evening she noticed swollen ankles and a heavy feeling in her chest. Her doctor told her that the processed cheese was loaded with sodium and saturated fats, causing her body to retain fluid and pressuring her heart overnight. Choose lighter dairy like a slice of fresh mozzarella or low-sodium cottage cheese earlier in the evening. Better yet, go for almonds or sliced banana with cinnamon. These support your heart and promote better sleep without added pressure on your system. 7. Caffeine and chocolate, sleep disruptors in disguise. Caffeine lingers in your system for hours, up to 7 for some older adults. That includes coffee, black tea, sodas, and yes, even chocolate. It blocks sleep hormones, keeps your nervous system on edge, and prevents your heart from fully resting. And the older we get, the longer it takes to clear from our body. Margaret, 69, loved ending her night with a small square of dark chocolate, nothing fancy, just a habit. But she kept waking with her heart racing and a restless feeling she couldn't shake. Her doctor later confirmed, even a little caffeine too late in the evening can keep the heart stimulated into the early hours of the morning. To calm your body and mind, try a cup of chamomile, Ribos, or tart cherry tea after dinner. If you crave chocolate, have a small piece of high cacao chocolate earlier in the day instead. Save the late evening for calming habits that help your body wind down. Alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, but it fragments deep sleep, raises heart rate, and interferes with breathing, especially in seniors. It can increase blood pressure and trigger irregular heartbeat episodes during the night, leaving your heart tired and strained come morning. George, 76, enjoyed a little whiskey before bed. He said it helped him sleep. But after a few months of waking up groggy, short of breath, and even dizzy, his doctor found disrupted sleep apnea patterns and nighttime oxygen drops. That so-called nightcap was stressing his heart far more than relaxing it. Instead of that glass of wine or bourbon, switch to a warm, alcohol-free tea like hibiscus or chamomile. If you miss the ritual, use the same fancy glass, just fill it with something heart-healthy. Your heart, brain, and energy levels will all benefit the next day. So there you have it, 8 common foods that seem harmless, but when eaten late in the day, quietly wear down your heart. From spicy chips to salami, sugary treats to nightcaps, these small habits add up. But here's the good news: you can take back control, one bite at a time. Awareness is the first step to strength. Just like my friends Ellen, George, and Margaret, you can make a small shift and feel a big difference. You don't have to give up everything you love, just change the timing or choose a heart-friendlier version. And with that, you're giving your heart the nighttime peace it needs to help you thrive during the day. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Was there one food on this list that surprised you? Or, B, you've made a switch already and felt the change? Drop a comment below. Your story might help someone else in our community take their first step too. We're all in this together. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that little bell so you won't miss any future tips. This channel is here to help folks like us live healthier, longer, and with a lot more confidence. Thank you for watching, and here's to many peaceful nights and strong mornings ahead.